Hey there. Today we're going to learn how to multiply using the traditional standard algorithm. And when I multiply using the standard algorithm, I want to set my numbers up so that they are on top of each other, like this. So in this case, I have 45 times 32. When I'm multiplying this using this method, I want to start with only one digit at a time. So I'm not going to even worry about that 3 at this point. I'm going to pretend like the 3 is not there. And I'm just going to multiply 45 times 2 in the traditional way. So 2 times 5 would give me 10. I would bring a 0 down here, and my plus 1 would come up above. And then 2 times 4 would give me 8, plus 1 would give me 9. Now, I do not need to multiply the 2 times anything else once I've multiplied it by both of those digits on top. So I like to go ahead and cross out that 2 to remind myself that I'm done multiplying by 2, and now I'm going to be multiplying by 3. However, when I multiply by this 3, it doesn't hold a value of 3. It actually holds a value of 30. So I'm really multiplying 45 times 30. And when I get that partial product, I'm going to line it up right underneath the 90 that I have here from when I multiplied 2 times 45. So when I multiply by a multiple of 10, I know that that 0 has to come before I multiply the 3 times anything. So that 0 comes right below as a placeholder in the ones. And that's going to happen each time that I multiply by a 2-digit number. There's always going to be a 0 here in my second partial product. And now I need to continue multiplying. 3 times 5 is 15. So I bring the 5 down here, and then I would need to rewrite plus 1 up here. However, I still have it left over from my last step. I wouldn't add it from my last step. I would only add any carryovers from this 3, but in this case it is 15. So I would keep the 1 there, and then 3 times 4 gives me 12, plus 1 gives me 13. And now all I need to do is simply add these two partial products together. So I have 0 plus 0 is 0, 9 plus 5 is 14, 1 plus 3 is 4, and I bring my 1 down, so my answer would be 1,440. Let's take a look at another example. All right, in this problem I have 78 times 59, and again, I'm gonna pretend like the 5 isn't even there at the moment. I'm just gonna multiply this as if it were 78 times 9. And I know that 9 times 8 is 72, so I bring the 2 down below, I bring my plus 7 on top, and then I do 9 times 7, which is 63, and then 63 plus 7 gives me 70, so I would write 70 down below. Now again, I'm not multiplying anything else by that 9, so I'm going to go ahead and cross it out. I'm also going to cross out any of my add-ins that I had already done up above, because I'm not going to want to confuse those with any future add-ins that I get when I continue multiplying. Now, when I multiply by this 5, I'm really multiplying by 50. So again, I need to make sure that I bring the 0 down below as a placeholder, and then I can continue multiplying 5 times 8, which would give me 40. 0 down here, plus 4 on top. And then 5 times 7 would give me 35, plus 4 would give me 39. And then I need to add these two products together. 2 plus 0 is 2, 0 plus 0 is 0, 7 plus 9 is 16, and 1 plus 3 is 4. So I would have an answer of 4,602. Let's do one more example. This problem we will do 62 times 39. Again, I'm starting in my ones place and multiplying 9 times 62 first. So 9 times 2 gives me 18. Bring my 8 down here, my plus 1 up top. 9 times 6 gives me 54, plus 1 gives me 55. No longer multiplying anything by that 9, so I'm going to cross out the 9 and the add-ins. I need to bring my 0 down. That's a very important step. Make sure that you're doing it each time. And then continue multiplying. 3 times 2 gives me 6. And 3 times 6 gives me 18. I'm going to add these two together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 5 plus 6 is 11. 1 plus 5 is 6. Plus 8 is 14. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So my final answer would be 2,418.